Hello. Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, hello. Hello. Yes, hello.
Need to make sure that I unmute. That might be a good idea. Okay. And that is how I feel today. Blur. So, I'm very tired. Very tired. So what we're going to be doing today is just chilling, and I'll be doing some line art, and we'll see how long that goes. Maybe I'll actually finish the piece tonight. That just depends on many factors. Most of the factors would be if the stream's active and stuff. So yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get going. But yeah, it's pretty exciting news to get some progress on a project like that going, and this really shows how tired I am. My brain is like, there's words, use words. Okay, give me the words, and then it's like, but I don't know how. How do I? What? That's not part of the deal. Yeah, voicing characters is kind of a given. If you're doing a project that requires voice acting, odds are you will have to voice your own characters. But I mean, look how it worked for Family Guy. So it can't be all that bad. I'd hope if I was on the correct layer. Yeah, I still need to record some audio stuff for a friend of mine's game. I'm actually going to be doing the voice of one of the enemies in it, which is exciting and fun. I just have not been all that healthy lately, so that's always the problem for me, is that whenever someone wants me to do stuff or I want to do a project, my health is just like, you can go fuck yourself. And I'm like, well, that's not nice. But I said I'd do it, so I gotta do it, and I want to do it because it's honestly good. Should be a lot of fun. I don't know why I'm doing this on this layer. I should do it on a separate layer. See, you actually got more out of your people than I did when I made my first movie. I made one in high school for a project because I have a passion for filmmaking and directing, and yeah, I had an entire cast and crew all lined up, ready to go, and then the first day of filming, the day I had to start filming, otherwise I was not going to get this thing finished. Every single person except for 2 people just bailed on me. So, yeah, I had to scramble to get replacements. That was not fun. Like, I had to get replacements. And in the end, the movie was absolute trash. Oh no, this was before video sharing was much of a thing, and I don't have the movie anymore. But I'm probably gonna turn it into a book, because I think the story is at least amusing. Probably a bit interesting. A very uncommon story idea, I'd say. Well, yeah, it was called Normal Heroes, and it was about these 2 people who are just average Joes that work for essentially a Justice League. And the Justice League kind of goes off and on vacation. And so then everything was supposed to go well, except for the fact that the city got hit with a new villain. And so then they had to basically take care of this new supervillain. And, I mean, that's kind of the plot, is that much. But yeah, it was mainly about, sometimes going through life in a particular way is only good to a point, but you need to adapt and change with the changing tides of life if you are going to actually achieve any kind of dream that you have, which is mostly what the story is about. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into animation. I'm actually... Hello?
Hi, sorry that took so long. Something happened to my headphones.
Oh no. But you have to see the Ponus creature.
Their name is Zell.
I call him Ponus. Because that's... I mean, after seeing that, come on. It's a Ponus. And it's very impressive.
I have no idea what you just said. I got distracted.
That's okay. It wasn't important. But yeah, I've not sketched the hair out because that's a lot.
They do have a lot of hair.
And I'm just like, you know what? Let's just do the body first, and then we'll fuck with that later. But yeah, I kind of feel like doing a really detailed line work with this, so basically what's going on right now.
Person in chat, I can see the chat.
They're doing a thing. There, I explained it.
Yep.
Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah, here's the sketch. I was also treating this as an excuse to do a little bit of muscle studies.
Nice.
Because that's how I do studies. I cannot just draw a picture or a photo or anything, because I get really fucking bored. So...
I think it's fun.
Do what?
I find that kind of thing fun.
Yeah, well, the way in my brain is like, it already exists. Why are we doing this?
I just create something from scratch.
Yes. But what if we just drew this, but as someone else? Brilliant.
I mean, usually my anatomy and muscle sketches turn into one of my characters or someone else, so I kind of feel ya. I'm mad that my wireless headset decided to be a shit on me because I want to go grab a drink and I want to keep my headphones on, but I can't.
Oh, the pain!
I know, the convenience. I'm so spoiled by my Bluetooth earbuds.
How could this happen to me?
I just had the thought of, why am I hungry? And I realized I haven't eaten since 11 a.m.
Yeah, I went to Aldi today just to grab a couple more things, and they have these little packets of raviolis that they have two different flavored ones. They have a mushroom and something, and then they have a spinach and ricotta. And I was like, I enjoy cheap, easy to make shit, because they were only like $1.38 a pack.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'll just make some of this. So cook that up. Also grab some garlic roasted pasta sauce, because that was never there before, and I was like, ooh, I like garlic. And then I also threw in, anytime I eat anything with carbs, I always add beans to it because of the fiber, makes it not hit my blood sugar too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to cook the beans so that they don't impact texture or taste much. I did not do that this time because I do stupid things sometimes, and I forget to do things like cook the beans. So straight out of the can, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Still not bad. I also just cooked up a chicken breast and then chopped that up and threw it in there,
So
and it all actually turned out pretty good. So I was happy
Nice.
with that. But now I feel like I'm starving. Of course, that was also 4 hours ago. So I guess it's justified, but I don't like it. I want to be full all day, damn it.
Unfortunately, humans need to eat more than once a day.
Fucking bull. Well, humans need to know that I'm broke.
Move. I just dropped. Well, I'm going to be dropping $500 on a tattoo, so you know.
Priorities.
Priorities indeed. This is a big gift to myself. Whew, these tortilla chips are salty.
Like just salty or like lime salty?
Just salty.
I prefer lime salty.
I'm gonna go grab my salsa out of the fridge.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm like low-key obsessed with the video of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on Hot Ones.
It's really good.
Hugh just suffering while Ryan won't shut his mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that TikTok a while ago, and I was just sitting there dying laughing and going, "Oh, that poor man."
I know. Then he wipes his eyes with a napkin, and Ryan's like, "Why did you do that?" And he goes, "I don't know." God, they're adorable.
I feel like out of everyone that Ryan Reynolds has worked with, I feel like he has the best chemistry with Hugh.
Well, yeah, they're actually friends in real life. He hangs out at his house.
I know, but like he's friends with a lot of people that he works with, but like I mean chemistry wise.
Well, yeah, absolutely. They
Like,
work so well together.
yeah, they're both absolute dorks. Doge, if I remember right, I think you are close to 10 years younger than him.
I am 28. Well, I'm going to be 28 at the end of the month.
Yeah. No way. And I mean they're absolute dorks by the fact that they're absolute dorks. I mean that's just a
They're dorks
scientific
because they are.
Yeah. Almost 15 and still kicking. Yes, because 15's so old.
Says the ones in their 30s and almost 30.
We don't need to talk about it.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Fucking on my yard and shit.
Young punks, get off my lawn.
You call that music? Brr, brr, brr. Where the hose at?
Autism? You mean me? I got some Pace hot salsa, the chunky kind. It's really good. It's pretty cheap too.
I like Pace. Although every time my brain says or hear Pace, it puts on the wrong commercial for it. So it's like, I was like, Pace, the helpful place. No, that's Ace, you dumbass.
That just makes me think of Ace is a place with the helpful hardware, folks.
A what commercial?
Am I too out of touch for this reference?
I mean, I don't think you and I were that deep in the crappy poster genre. I only like the big ones like Slender Man, Jeff the Killer, but I never really like Slender Man's the only one I actually like dove into the background and stuff with. All the other ones I was just like, oh, they look cool. That's about it.
Just like copy pasta, not creepy pasta.
Yeah, but it's the same thing though. That's why they have the similar names.
See, if you look at it and you think it's one thing, but it's really not. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
If you
Creepypasta.
change the letters, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Ignore the differences and it's the same thing. What's so hard about that?
It reminds me when I was a kid, one of my friends, whenever one of us would be like, it's the same thing. No, it's not. And then we'd just say, same difference.
Yep, I say that too. And either way you look at it, that is still an accurate statement.
Mm-hmm. Whenever my friend introduced me to that phrase, it lodged itself into my vocabulary.
What you need to understand is that my power of stupidity will always outmatch your power of logic.
Here's that in Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool voice.
It's very accurate.
My TikTok has been almost nothing but Hugh Jackman Wolverine edits, and I am thriving.
Oh, life!
Fucking, I can't. It's Justin's fault.
Why?
He introduced me to him. Like, he had me watch some of the movies with him a long time ago, and it's just been on the back of my mind forever. And now watching this movie, it just was like, hey, by the way, do you like Wolverine? God, I still remember watching Logan and bawling my eyes out.
Oh, like everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of him, do you see what he just posted in our server?
Why do I feel that to my core?
I feel it so hard. I see he's back on his Sonic kick.
I don't think he ever actually left.
Like, he was distracted by other things for a little while.
I think he was just looking at him through the window. He was still in the Sonic shit. Ooh.
Oh, nice. Pardon the sound, I'm slapping the salsa bottle.
You're slapping it?
From the bottom to get the salsa out.
Ooh. Oh my.
It's a little saucy, you know? It was a furry, of course.
Yeah. We're boys, and we're friends. We boyfriends. What? No.
That's literally us three.
So accurate. Oh,
Oh God,
there's
so
a
good.
there's a recent video that the audio's kind of doing some rounds where it's like, don't call me a dumb bitch because then that means you're calling my friend a dumb bitch because we're exactly alike. And her friend's like, yeah, and I'm a dumb bitch. She's like, no, the point is that we're not dumb bitches, but we are dumb bitches. It's so good. And I feel like that's us as well.
Jesus Christ, Justin. Why did he say dishwasher specifically?
Because it's a mundane act,
Activity.
and in the furry fandom, I feel like more than any other fandom, honestly, they will be just doing normal things, but then like at least a quarter of the frame is filled up with a giant penis and testicles.
You're not wrong. I've seen plenty of that in my day. Not intentionally.
Yeah, I remember that band.
So, the brain rot is real. I ordered 2 Wolverine action figures yesterday.
Hold on, let me be surprised. Oh my god.
One comes out in October, the other one comes out in December.
Mm.
And I ordered an Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen figure. Because I love him.
Oh my god.
Speaking of Jujutsu Kaisen, I need to finish watching it. I need to watch the movie and then all of season 2, and then I'm caught up.
There's a movie?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the genres of EDM music I really like is trance.
Yeah.
But it always feels weird to say it because I always feel like I'm saying trans. And I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about. And then my brain gets confused because I'm autistic that way.
This music transgender.
So what's trance music? Well, it was one genre and then it became another one. feel like that'd be accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I like hard bass. I feel like I've listened to. I'll be a little bit conservative on the numbers here, but I feel like I've listened to probably about 83% of all EDM genres. Because I just consume. Just
Inhale music.
basically. Which is not great, because then I have no idea what fucking genre I'm listening to, or the artist, or the name of the song. I'm just like, hey, this is a cool song. And that's as far as my curiosity goes, because I'm distracted by the song.
Recently, it seems like all the new music I've been finding, I've been only getting from TikTok.
Yeah, that's how it's been for me with a lot of songs. I actually just found a song that sounded really, really interesting to me. It was, it sampled pretty much just sounds from Five Nights at Freddy's. And it was really cool and everything, and so I went to see if I could find it on YouTube, and it was on YouTube, but it's a shitty ass rap by some kids.
Oh.
And I'm like, fuck me, god damn it. So frustrated, so upset.
Yeah, I finally decided to listen to Chapel Roan. I think she's cool.
Oof.
That Hot To Go song has been stuck in my head for weeks.
What's that song?
Hold on. H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
Like I said, I don't know the names of songs. I have to hear it.
Oh, I almost choked on my salsa trying to say the H. Because I'm stupid.
Yeah. The letter H really, like, just takes up the entire throat to say. Exactly, like that.
So, for my birthday, Chris and I are going up to Dayton, and we're going to, go to this anime
I
mall.
thought you were engaged.
Listen here, bud.
I will fucking end your ankles. Okay, continue.
I'm gonna shove my fist so far up your ass.
If you can
Anyway.
reach it.
They have like a bunch of really nice little restaurants in there and tons of anime figures.
Uh-oh.
So I'm hoping I find something interesting that I want to take home. And we're also going to go to the Air Force Museum again. Because I think planes are neat.
I like planes.
Chris is like, I'm surprised you want to go back there. I'm like, I found it fascinating. And because of my decrepit arthritic back, they have these little like scooters you can ride on, so my back won't hurt.
Scooters.
Yeah, because if I walk for too long, I feel like I'm going to die. Because my lower vertebrae wants to jump out of my skin. being disabled rocks.
I know, right? It's so exciting.
Makes me feel like I'm a complete whole person. Totally. I realized that I replied to Justin in my head, but didn't actually type anything.
I hate that so much because I've done that plenty of times.
I've done it to you too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I pretty much assume that if you don't respond to me for a while.
That or I got distracted by TikTok.
Yeah, which it's also another thing I assume, especially when I send you a TikTok.
Cause then I start scrolling and it's your fault.
Yep. I'm a terrible person and I'll keep doing
Good.
it.
I did a commission last night at 3 in the morning. Cause I couldn't sleep.
Mm.
It was fun. I drew my friend's OC boinking Deadpool. He was like, Ellie, you gotta do this for me, bud. I'm like, okay. I like $100.
I either have pornographic brain rot, which you're partially to blame, or
You're welcome.
or I'm just that stupid. But reading the word home dizzle just makes me think that's just another way of saying fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna home dizzle. Danny and Arnold.
Good pre.
Love those guys.
Michelle, they're doing an impression of me.
I'm a very serious goose. I wear a suit and
Yeah.
everything.
I was gonna say the same thing.
No, my brain cell, you get to have it tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because I have to take my permit test again tomorrow, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Which means I gotta study tonight.
Blech. I can I can take a 6-foot cock down the throat and be fine, but studying it makes me gag.
6 feet is longer than I am tall.
I don't know why I'm finding that so amusing, probably because it sounds like something you would say or one of your characters would say.
You're not wrong. We're whores here, sir.
Oh, no. We're like Home Depot, we're full of hoes.
I bought my birds a 10-pound bag of food. I hope they like it. Carlisle, if you don't eat this, I'm evicting you. I bumped my head on my fucking microphone. I'm stupid.
No, you're mostly just clumsy.
You're right there.
I'm reading that comic for a reason.
What happened recently that Chris was like, "You are so clumsy"? What did I do?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, we were in Rural King getting chicken food, and he wanted me to hold his popcorn, and I ended up spilling half of it somehow.
Oh my god.
And it's like, I'll just give you some of mine. He's like, out of the two of us, you are not graceful. I'm like, I know! Don't remind me!
You are disgraceful.
Don't forget the bridge. Well, the bridge piercing, not the bridge. Goes between the eyes on the smooch.
What do you mean?
Lord.
Ah, fluids.
More liquid. You know, solid snake.
You know what? I feel like I have achieved a life goal today.
What's that?
I'm streaming and somebody's watching my stream on the toilet. So I can retire now. I'm good.
Yeah.
I love when I say that. I look up and I see 3 viewers like, "Hello, welcome to the stream." We're very mature here, just in a different way.
Mature by means of talking about penises.
Yep.
What, I don't remember the bit, but I think it was Dan saying, books about penises, books about penises. Aaron was doing a rap and Dan was continuing with them. I just don't remember the context.
I mean, that doesn't narrow it down either.
Nope. Because we talk in Game Grumps references.
Because we have really bad brain rot.
Even though I haven't really watched Grumps in a while now, I need to catch up with them sometime.
I've been... Let's see. I haven't watched any like recent series or anything like that. I've mainly just, or even compilations of recent series. I've just been mainly watching like random shit type of compilations. So those have been fun. I mostly like to watch the ones that are them doing one-offs of shitty games.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know. I haven't seen any series they've done that interest me right now anyway.
yeah, part of the reason why I like watching those kind of compilations is I get a little bit of joy out of Aaron flipping the fuck out. And then,
Yeah.
but I think the part I enjoy the most is watching Danny go from, this is a cute game, to this game's shit. It's just so satisfying watching him, like, come to reality. No, I have not seen that.
I have. 14,000 channel points.
Ooh. That's a lot of nothing you can do there.
Yeah. On the only other streamer I watch's channel, I have over 170,000. And I think for 100,000 points on their channel, they'll snip the microphone.
So I've been seriously saving up.
No, I definitely am just gathering them for no reason at this point, just because I like watching their streams.
Yeah.
They'll collect until they gather dust. Oh, Barry's streaming. Who's Barry?
Barry!
Oh, follow Justin. Ace Attorney. Yeah, it seems like anymore. I since I got this TV, I've just been having videos autoplay in the background, and it's mostly just been drawing screens.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, ads are going to start in about 20 seconds, so we're going to take a break. And then continue when everybody gets back.
Yeehaw.
Woo! Money! 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 Yeah, I was watching a clip from Pirate Software. He's a game developer who started streaming and stuff and talks about hacking and game development and all that. And he said that when he runs ads, he stops what he's doing so that the people who are having to go through those ads don't lose out on anything. And I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. So I'm trying to get stuff set up to where I can know when an ad's going to happen so that I can do something similar. And also, I specifically even set up the ads so that I can take a break every hour. Then I forget that that was the point.
No brain.
Not even floof. But yeah, this doesn't really affect anybody over on YouTube. So, I guess if anybody ever watches on YouTube, then they can just kind of hang out. I've changed, since I don't have that one little announcement thing on the streams anymore, because I've decided that I'm going to try to talk to people on YouTube as well, if they ever show up. The problem is that there's already been several times where like somebody comes in, they'll say something, and then I won't see it until like 4 or 5 minutes later, and they've already left. I'm like, no, come back! I witness you! Yeah, that's just how that is. But yeah, part of the reason why, because I've thought about just getting rid of my like premium thing with Streamlabs, since the main reason I got it was to multi-stream, but I get like nothing on YouTube. But then I also found out recently that Twitch's stocks have been kind of going down because people are doing more multi-streaming and stuff's getting better over on YouTube when it comes to streaming and all that. I'm like, fuck! I just want things to be simple.
Now, why would that happen?
I don't know. Meh.
Me.
I don't know if they still make videos, but back in the day I used to follow this one YouTube account called Glove and Boots. It was like a puppet show. And they have a gorilla puppet who only says meh. So anytime I hear meh, I think about that show. I forgot how long this video is.
The Bingus. Bingy. Someone drew some really cute drawings. Make him look like an anime boy. Anime school.
Titties.
Boobies.
Boobies. Hey, if you have the first issue, you can sell that for a good amount of money. So I would check out eBay and stuff and see if you can make anything from that. That kind of sounds like a threat. I have you in my bio. So don't do anything funny.
For some reason, I heard that in some cases of, I've got you in my sights.
Yeah, that's part of what I was thinking.
Who's that? Why is he bald?
Because Jack is gay, I'm just hearing him go, I got you in my ass. And because of all the shipping with Reapers, like, death comes.
He sure does, man. Death comes in your ass.
Ah.
Yeah, now I want to read some Reaper 76 fics.
Well, I do
Genji.
appreciate it, Doge. I do. And maybe something will come from it. Who knows? I don't know if I'm thirsty because I need water or that because I'm lonely at this point.
Both.
Probably. I'm drinking to test one theory. See if I'm still thirsty. It's time to kick gum and chew ass, and I'm all out of gum. I'm going to kick gum bubbles. No, wait. Chew on my ass, honey. Fuck.
God, I haven't seen that video in so long.
Me neither. I love it so much. So good.
was like, pull out of your ass and sit on it.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
I actually have the damn, that's a lot of words audio. So anytime someone posts anything in my chat that's a lot of words, I'm just gonna respond with that. I can't. I'm looking forward to that.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
Now let's not be the reason why I gotta put a long timer on the sound command. Grr.
I'm angry.
Speaking of Angie, I really need to do some Mako fan art.
Yes.
She is best girl.
I need to draw Wolverine.
Need to draw what?
Wolverine.
Oh. I don't know why my brain just thought you said potpourri.
Same cadence.
And so I'm just like,
Why?
why? Why?
Why?
Why? Oh, why?
I'm gonna have to do some Hugh Jackman face studies. Like, that's totally a problem.
Oh no!
Forcing my hand here.
Oh no! It's terrible. How will you survive? You probably won't.
How will you cope?
I will cope by cum. There's a reason why I put that these streams are for mature audiences.
Audiences, yes.
Just, you made the mistake, just go with it. Accept your failings. Oh.
I'm going to walk out to my hallway real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Those aren't warheads, my friend.
I'm back.
Yay.
I was getting my pistachio butter out of the fridge.
Ooh. Okay. I saw someone in the in the users in chat thing, which I saw them before I even started the stream. So I was like, "The fuck is this?" And then I just checked through Twitch, and they're a moderator on my stream. And I'm like, when did this happen? Because I didn't do that. But it's a site that I was going to use because I was actually going to have all my chats in one chat box, separate from the stream window, so that I can actually see it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Can you not automatically make yourself a mod, please? And I'm not gonna use your product now, because it was a piece of shit. It was basically like any other bot thing. And I was like, I don't need another one. I'll just do it this way until I find something else.
Thank you, Battle.net, for telling me that Robust Enigma is playing the outro.
No, it did not make a mod of you. Somehow I'll make a mod out of you.
I'm not even a mod for you anymore.
Yeah, I think I unmodded everybody at one point, because I was like, fuck it, nobody comes anyway. Yeah, so if I do mod someone, it's gonna be like someone who's consistently at the streams and everything, because that's kind of the fucking point of being a mod.
Well, yeah.
So
I come to them when you tell me you're streaming.
look, bitch, I'm streaming.
Kicking and streaming. There's this one pizza spot up in Columbus, and it's so fucking good, and I'm craving their margarita pizza right now. Chris and I tried them out just by chance because there was nothing else open, and it was the best pizza we've ever had.
Ooh.
So the day I'm getting my tattoo on will be a Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and if you know if you're free, let me know. But I'm trying to convince Chris to let me come see you.
Okay. That would be fun.
Yeah. Because I haven't seen you in 7 years.
God, we're old.
I know.
Ugh.
Last time I saw you was 2017.
Why does that feel like that was like 700 lifetimes ago?
I know. 700 lifetimes ago, I met fucking Johnny Cruz and, what the fuck's her name? Charlotte Chung, who plays Diva.
Yeah.
That was my phone, Carlisle. Don't be scared. Speaking of, my new phone is so fucking fast. I love it. I'm used to having these cheap prepaid phones, but since I got the Samsung Galaxy, it's like, goddamn, just revolutionary. And since it was refurbished, it was only $200.
Am I looking for something in particular on your profile in pixel art? Like I see the thing, the me being in your bio. I see the post of your face reveal. Okay. Also, if you think the warheads nowadays are rough to get through, yeah, they're nothing compared to how they were back in like the late 90s. Those things were so potent back then that they were dares on if you could even withstand 5 seconds of it. Nowadays, it's like, that's kind of sad, and it's gone. Now it just tastes like a shitty-ass candy.
I like the blue raspberry ones.
The what?
The blue raspberry ones.
Well, blue raspberry makes everything better.
It's my favorite flavor.
He's a good one.
He's good. And after that, it would be strawberry.
Strawberry. Oh, look, it's strawberry. Look, it's strawberry. Hey, strawberry. Hey, hey. That video is so fucking stupid. I love it.
I've seen someone do it with pictures of their cats that just gets derpier and derpier.
Yeah.
And this is why I say strawberry.
No, we're talking about a TikTok. Oh, I think you've shown me that. Strawberry. Strawberry.
Every time I go to the grocery store and I want strawberries, I'm like, person who get some strawberries, he's like, you're so weird.
He has no room to talk.
I mean, I also call asparagus aspegasus or asparagus. My favorite is aspegasus.
I'll check that stuff out after the stream.
I put my phone on the charger like 20 minutes ago, and it's already at 100%. It was at 30.
Nice.
God damn, that charger is good.
God damn.
I'm fucking cold. Need blanket.
Don't be fucking cold. That's how you get STDs.
That's how you get hypothermia of the dick.
It's getting cold in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting frostbite. Ah.
Tomorrow's weather, sunny, highs in the mid-80s and lows in the upper 50s. It's slowly becoming fall. I'm excited. Thank you, phone, for giving me an email.
Ah, thank you, Thane. You keep saying you're when you don't even say gonna words. You should probably start with the words first. Or maybe type them out and then read them first?
Perhaps.
Wow, that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
No, see, that's fine. Having that happen, that's the whole point of them not having an exclamation mark in front, so that just randomly the audio is going to play throughout the stream. But doing them after they're done, again, that's when it becomes a problem. Balls. I've got balls of steel.
71 days until tattoo.
Duda, duda.
Shut up.
Hey, let's whack his pee-pee.
What is your birthday? I forget.
It's right after yours. Well, not right after, but closely after.
You could say, like, literally?
No.
You should draw. You just have to find the on the draw.
I only will accept Angela or Christina right now. Because
You don't get to pick.
Yes, I do! It's mine! Fuck you! Showing my age again because I read Boo Womp and my brain only goes Boo Womp, chop da you wop,
So fucking handsome.
Hey, you chose to come to this stream, knowing full well that it's packed with cringe. One
Don't
of
kill the part of you that's cringe. Kill the part of you that cringes.
I was like, oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I should fix this. Oh, wait, I'm fixing the wrong layer.
Oh, it's stupid.
Why am I made of dumb?
My brain is mashed potato.
Yep.
Oh God, it's so good.
That's understandable. I feel like I'm partially going to regret making that emote, but I fucking love that I made that emote.
It certainly is an emote.
I don't like it here. Mom, pick me up. Oh, that's wrong. That's bad. Straight to jail.
That just reminds me that someone I follow tweeted that they want to feed Copia mac and cheese from the microwave.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Okay,
Congratulations.
good for you.
Everyone needs to have a dream.
Oh, Carlisle yawned.
Oh.
Sleepy bird. It looks like he's about ready to fall on his face because how tired he is.
Tired potato. Ooh.
They look so weird without their hair.
Oh.
My OC.
I keep forgetting that they go by they them. So I thought you were talking about someone else.
No, they're agender.
Okay.
because they can swap their genitals or have none at all.
I mean, my brain just went straight to they're agender. I don't know which one it is, but they're
But they're
agender.
one of them. They ain't got one. My favorite part about Zill is that I decided to make them 4'10", but they're monster form 10 foot tall. Because exciting.
Well, yeah, well, you made one version so you could relate to them, and then the other one because exciting.
Yeah. I'd 5'4", thank you.
Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, pussy lips, go fuck yourself.
Amusement.
Brings the ha-has.
Mm-hmm. I do enjoy a good hee hee and sometimes a ho ho.
Wait, that just reminds me of something fun. See if I can find it. This folder is a mess. Oh, found it. I actually labeled this one.
You know, with the way I drew that thumb, it kind of looks like a fucked up penis.
Yeah, also put this on you.
Trying to get to it. D.
For men.
For men.
They do be having paw pads on their hands and feet. A little bump where the claw comes out of the finger looks disgusting. I hate looking at that. Don't zoom in.
What are you talking about? I just want to make sure I know what we're talking about. I was at someone's stream and they were using an art program that I've not heard of before, and they were kind of struggling with coloring. So I was like, you know what, if this is free, I'm gonna go download this real quick, see if I can find some tricks, and then let them know about it. I downloaded and everything, looking through it, and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this program at all.
What was the program?
Ibis?
Oh, I've heard of that. I just paid.
Yeah. Okay, Doge. Thanks for stopping by. If that means that you're leaving. Kind of hard to read it. I'm just assuming that's what it means.
Get a go.
Get a go. Ocean out, guys.
Ois. I just want to squeeze Carlisle. He is so cute. Cute aggression where you just want to squeeze it till it dies.
Yeah, I feel that with Hershey a lot.
Except I could never lay a hand on my sweet innocent bird.
Yeah, I feel that with Hershey a lot. I don't know why I think of him as a bird, but I do.
Whenever we took the chickens outside the other day, one of my favorite of the six, her name's Daisy, she jumped up on my shoulder and I was like, ah, I'm a pirate. And my parrot is a chicken.
That just makes me think that you're the kind of pirate that runs away from everything.
I don't know, man. Chickens are fierce as hell. They're not scared of much. And they're cannibals.
Well, yeah, there's a chicken of the sea. So that means they're cannibal. I hate it here.
I'm gonna pick me up. You wanna go home? You are home.
Fuck! I want to go more home.
Just gonna go crawl under my bed. Woody just went to step down to a different part of the cage and he missed and just fell on his face.
Oh my god. So, I have a, I guess you can call it like a wooden stool of sorts. I guess, I'd say it's about the height of a chair. And my brother made it in woodshop class back in high school. So I have that sitting right next to me, which is what's actually holding my microphone in place. And so, yeah, this thing's like 2 feet off the ground. And so then, you know, Hershey can definitely just like stretch to closer to 3 feet. He's still able to jump on this thing and not land right and just fall right off. Because my cats are stupid.
Yeah, it's always funny when one of my birds like trips or something because since they can't catch themselves with hands, they just fall directly on their face.
Boof. And like the rest of the negative space is gonna be hair.
They do have so much.
Oh.
Indicate the tail.
Do what?
I feel like from that pose you'd be able to see their tail some. It's big.
Yeah. I'm still debating on whether it's going to be hidden by the hair, or you would actually see still see a little bit of it.
I'd say just between the legs there'd just be a little bit showing. The way you draw on their pecs, I just want to punch them in the tit.
Ow! I think I broke my hand.
I'm at that point where I've completed the Overwatch Battle Pass, so there's really nothing to incentivize me to keep playing right now, and I'm so bored.
Well, Ferg.
I finished the Battle Pass like 3 weeks ago.
Oh no. Are you saying you have a problem? What?
I want to play video game, but it's boring when there's no goal.
The goal is to win.
I like seeing the bar fill up.
I thought they've added, like hero progression things or something in it.
They did, I just haven't done them.
Well, there you go. That's a bar.
Fun. I tried doing Mercies for a little bit, and I was like, well, this is interesting. I'm done.
That's pretty neat.
Anyway.
I suddenly have a really strong desire to not draw.
Mood.
Now I need to think of what I'm gonna do. Do I just end the stream here, or do we like jump to a game? Herg.
Burgess Burgess.
Yep. So, well, if we were to jump to a game, I'm kind of tired of First Descendant, so I don't think we'd be playing that. The grind in it, I don't like the mission setups. Like it's almost the same level of grinding as Warframe, but Warframe has it set up to where if you want, you can have a kind of grind where you're just non-stop doing stuff. Whereas in First Descendant, the only kind of like long style missions are the special operations, but they're not endless. So they don't actually, like, if you get to end game kind of equipment and stuff, it will get to a point to where like you just don't get a challenge because you have the best equipment and the best builds and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then even with that, you still can't get everything in the game from like those really long missions. So it's like, well, fuck. Like, I hate doing the short missions because I hate stopping and having to go back and restart. That's why in Warframe, when everybody's like the best missions to farm are the capture ones because you can do them in like 30 seconds, I'm just like, cool. I don't want to look at a loading screen. So I'm just going to do the endless missions and do those nonstop for like 20 to 60 minutes. Or until I get tired of doing the mission and being like, oh, I should probably like do this with my build. Maybe that will make it cool. So, and then I'll just like, I don't know. I feel like there's also very much misleading on their drop rates because they'll have things that will say is like 20% drop rate. And yes, I know it's not cumulative or anything like that, but I looked into how the mathematics of those statistics work, and there's even equations on how to calculate the likelihood of something not happening. And if you have something that is at a 20% drop rate, after 10 times, I think you're at like less than 10% chance of not have gotten that thing by that point.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that if you're doing a mission 30 or 40 times like I have done, trying to get a fucking thing that's supposed to drop at a 20% rate, there's something wrong here. Because I even did the math with that, and doing 30 times was around 1% of not have gotten the thing by then.
Mm-hmm.
And then 40 times was so much in the negatives, it went back into a whole number. My calculator had a stroke, essentially. So it's like, why is it so hard to get? And yet you can get things that are like at a 6% drop rate. You're more likely to get those than you are to get the 20%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's already been shown that their maths with like with their DPS doesn't actually math correctly. Yeah, like people actually went like, because you know people get like Reddit levels of into these games, and they actually found that the DPS is not accurate, and it can be off by like thousands of points.
Jeez.
Part of the problem is that the DPS does not take into consideration reload times, as well as it doesn't calculate the damage correctly a lot of the times as well. And it also doesn't fully take into consideration the fire rate. Like, I don't know how they're getting their fucking numbers on these guns, but they're not right. And I feel like that stems into a lot of their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, kind of tired of First Descendant until they do like an actual big update. They had a content update and everyone was like, oh my god, it's so massive. They added a character, they added an enemy type, or they added an enemy that's like a boss fight essentially. And then it was a bunch of like minor things. And everyone was like, oh my god, this is such a huge update. It's like, no? Like, if we're still gonna compare it to like Warframe, a big update for Warframe is a new campaign. We still don't have in-game content in First Descendant. So, Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and uninstall this game for now. I need the space anyway. But yeah, like Soulstone Survivor, one of those basically bullet hell games that I enjoy playing. They actually had a pretty big update. And it's also made by a small developing team. So what they did in their recent update is that they added an entire new game mode, like almost entirely different from how the rest of the game works. Like it's still basically you're on a map and a bunch of enemies come at you, but this is like a boss rush game mode. And then it's also so like you can make your build as you're playing, like how those games usually go. But once you kill all the bosses, and then you go and you get like a blessing or a sin or whatever they call it, and then it completely resets your character's abilities. So then you have to make a new build because the abilities you had before are no longer available. You can't get those back. So basically, you gotta figure out how to do this game mode with builds that you basically have never done, which is kind of interesting. I'm not a big fan of it because I like to make my builds and use my builds, but it's very interesting. I like the idea and stuff. I just don't like playing it. But it also means that they added an actual boss. Like there's the big guys that you would fight and they have a lot of health and they do like special things. But this time they actually added like a boss who has stages and stuff. So it's really cool. It's basically Cthulhu. Like his design's Cthulhu.
That's cool.
But then they did a bunch of reworks of what are called ascensions. So like once you get your characters to a certain level, then which is like not even that high of a level. Like you can do one run and then basically you can get to ascensions. But they changed a lot of how the ascensions worked for a lot of the characters in like pretty major ways. They've also added a lot of things called artifact powers, where when you unlock all the weapons on a character, you can then upgrade those weapons. And not all the characters have artifact powers, but some of them do. And once you start upgrading those weapons, then they have a special ability that they will do, like almost like a passive. Like the Sentinel, which is basically a ranger, has it to where once you do use I think it's once you use your first ability a certain number of times, then because it fills up a bar, and then once that's filled up all the way, it will just use this one ability where it's just non-stop arrows for like 5 to 10 seconds. And then they did a shit ton of other changes. They even added a new trait, which is for your summoned units. And this is a small team. And they did all this shit and with this update. I don't know how big the team for the first Descendant is, but I feel like they're a decent size because they made an MMO. And so like the updates they've been having, like it seems like people are getting paid to say that they're amazing updates. And I'm just like, we've gotten one character and one boss, and everything else has been them trying to figure out, oh yeah, we also got like a gun or two. And then the rest of them is them trying to figure out how to fucking make a game. I would say the one place they should look at is how to fucking make bosses. their bosses are terrible. Not like the big guy bosses. I mean the bosses you run into more often. Because they either they'll have one of two stage changes. So once you get them to a certain point of their health bar, or once you deplete their health bar once, they basically reset their health bar, and then they'll teleport to a certain spot, and then they will either have a shield that's connected to a bunch of enemies, so you have to kill all the enemies before you can actually do more damage, or they'll have these floating orbs over them that will also shield them, and you gotta blow those up. And like they'll phase in and out of having shielding, so sometimes you can't do damage to them. So that's really fucking annoying. I actually hate those so much. The only nice thing about them is that since they're clustered, if you have a descendant that does area damage, you can more easily take them out. They're still really fucking annoying, and on some of the bosses, they glitch out to where they're just infinitely respawning. Like, I was actually in a boss fight with some people, and they just kept on respawning for 15 minutes.
Jesus.
And I was like, hey, how about we just leave? So that was frustrating. But yeah, so they got that. They need to vary that up a bit. Also, they make the bosses difficult by just giving them bullshit abilities. And the most bullshit of them is having extremely tight homing attacks. Like, essentially, you have to have a wall in between you in order for it to not hit you. And these also do stupid amount of damage. It's like, what the fuck? Like, you literally cannot avoid them unless you got something in between you and them. It's like, it does not feel like a challenge. It just feels like I get taken down with a cheap shot. And that's the only way they're able to make them difficult, is by giving them cheap shots or one-hit kill abilities that are not choreographed, or are choreographed poorly, or have such a quick, like, you have to have such a quick reflex in order to get out of it, which is also a problem because sometimes the game's like, I don't want to react right now. So it's just, their boss fights are really bad.
Sounds bad.
But like, the gunplay and stuff's pretty fun. It's not like crazy advanced or anything. It's just pretty solid, which makes it a lot more fun. They definitely need to work on balancing their characters though, because right now there's so many people upset with the fact that there's a lot of people relying on playing as Bunny, the chick with the great ass who runs around and has a rabbit helmet. But she is practically the best character to get rid of non-boss enemies, which is basically someone that you really need when the bosses start summoning ads. But also, she is the best one to farm most everything with, because you can get through a mission super quick with her, because she does so much damage, like area damage. It's basically made it to where the one cyberpunk biker chick that I really wanted to get, and I got, she's probably one of the weakest descendants in the game. because she relies almost entirely on DOT, but the problem is that that's a very slow burn type of damage, and there's not much, like, she doesn't have much initial damage with her stuff. And when you're facing against enemies who can just kill you with one hit, kind of makes it really rough to play with her.
Yeah.
Then they have another character who's basically like, they focus on doing damage with actual weapons, but the problem is that late game enemies are weaker to ability damage, which does not get procced with her abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only way you can actually like do ability damage with her is doing one where she basically siphons life from surrounding enemies, which can be really useful. And that's it. Like, she has another one where she summons a pistol and then she fires a few shots. That's done, and that's it. The others are activating her frenzy, which makes her do more damage and stuff with her weapon, and then the other one makes it to where for a short period of time she has unlimited ammo. I don't know if it's like her ultimate version can only do this, but I've seen so many people have insane fire rates when they activate it, and mine can't do it. But I have the normal one, so I don't know if that's the reason. Because if you can have the kind of fire rate that some people have with when they play her, then yeah, she fucking destroys everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you need the ultimate version, I guess. Because the only other, like in Warframe, there's augment mods for their special abilities, and they can either change them completely or just like add some stats to their abilities and stuff. She has one that's for that ability of the unlimited ammo, but it only makes it to where it does a little bit more damage, but significantly lowers the fire rate. And by significantly, I mean 45 rounds per minute. It doesn't matter what the weapon is. It's 45 rounds per minute. So if you have a weapon that can only do 2 shots in a minute, like that's nice. Other than that, it's worthless because it doesn't even give you that much of a boost in damage. So I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't work hard to get this mod. I just happened to get this. But yeah, so then I was like, oh, I'll just try to get these other characters. I just don't. It's not fun like in Warframe. I think the gameplay is just better in Warframe, and the grind is you can make it more enjoyable. But in First Descendant, like, you have to do certain missions in order to get pretty much anything, and a lot of their missions are not that fun. So that's annoying, because I really enjoyed the game at first.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to like have a new addiction. But we can't have nice things. I did put about 100 hours into it, so it's not like I didn't get anything from it.
Yeah.
But I want more. I have over 1,000 in Warframe, and that's just with my Steam version. I probably have closer to like 2,000 hours in that game if you include everything else all the other accounts I've made for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Now I don't know if I have to play a game now since I've ranted about video games for like 25 minutes. Because I could also play Diablo 4, because apparently they've been fixing a lot of shit with it, and it's a little bit better now. The new season's better than the previous ones, that's for sure. I mean, they still have all the bullshit where, like, here's a really cool skin, give us $1,000 for it.
That's Blizzard.
Yeah. Also, I always feel like it's the biggest insult when I'm to be like experiencing lag in a game, and I'm like, motherfucker, I experience less lag with a Blizzard game. I feel like that's like the biggest insult you can give a developer.
Yeah. Which to me is very funny because I don't have lag in Overwatch. Ever.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's so funny that I just have a universally better experience with that game than you and Justin.
I mean, I did have my years of addiction to it, but then you know,
mine never left.
yeah.
The only fucking video game I enjoy playing.
Yeah, you need help.
I guess because to me, it's just mindless enough that I can turn my brain off and just go for it. Like, I don't have to think.
Yeah, I mean, I get that because that's how I am with Warframe. The only time I have to think is when I'm trying to make a build, or when I get a new frame, and I'm like, oh well, now I gotta figure out how the fuck this thing works.
That with Overwatch, I love the aesthetics. I love hearing all the characters talk to each other. I enjoy the way the weapons sound.
Oh yeah,
It makes
like
sense for everything for me.
yeah, like the presentation and everything is like top notch. That's the only reason why it's lasted so long. Through all of its controversies, it's really the only reason why it's lasted so long.
And I do really enjoy the gameplay. I wish they would have actually done the PvE stuff, but Blizzard's stupid.
Yeah, apparently they don't have game developers there, so that it's like it's too hard to make a PvE. It's like, what?
The hell are you talking about, Blizzard?
You literally make an RPG. What are you talking about?
You're responsible for World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Which you have now designed to where it can be a single-player game. Like, what? Pardon me? I think we're gonna play a little bit of Soulstone, and then we'll go from there. Because I also did unlock a new skin for my Sentinel, because I got all of her upgrades. So you get a fancy skin when you do that with the characters. Yep. Need to make the fixins. All that set up. So far, I feel like I have found 2 absolutely broken builds in this game. One is with my Sentinel, which look at these. It looks so cool.
Green.
Yeah, she looks like a super cartoony version of a demon hunter from Diablo. But yeah, with this one, I used the poison bow basically, and it's a poison build. It's a fucking insane poison build. It relies a lot on area.
AoE.
Yeah, and just building on the poison for the damage. A little bit on the crit, but it's not a high focus for her because she already has a high crit as it is. But I'm able to wipe out an entire wave of bosses in 5 seconds or less.
Nice.
And I'm just like, and it's usually like, oh wait, they're gone. I kind of have a similar one with the assassin here. Actually, with the first weapons that you get, because it's basically a bleed build, but this one's like highly reliant on crit, because the way that a lot of the bleed attacks are, they have a thing called form, which increases your critical chance. So I can actually get him to have a crit chance of like 800. I think as high as I've gotten it. And so that stacks. So then get that kind of crit chance going, and then you get your crit damage going, and then that affects your bleed damage. And then you can also do upgrades where you do more bleed damage if you crit. So you do your bleed damage, and then you do your crit bleed damage on top of that.
Nice.
And yeah, it's basically the same as the poison build, but it's definitely melee based. And also with this bleed build, he becomes really fucking fast, which makes him really hard to control. But yeah, I'm mainly at this point just going through and leveling up the different characters, also seeing what their ascensions are. I don't remember. What is your ascension? Here you are. What's this? Arcane Weaver may now find mana crystals, which can be harvested for mana. What?
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Once completely...
back.
Okay. Once completely overflowing with mana, the Arcane Weaver can become infused, gaining major improvements while her mana lasts. Okay. So, what does that mean? Basically, a big-ass stat boost, I'm assuming. Actually, have not done this character for a while. Let's see, what do we got? Radiance. Whenever you cast a skill, consumes 20 stacks of radiance to release powerful beam of energy in the direction you are aiming at, dealing heavy damage and applying fragility. Okay. Did that get changed? I feel like there was something else before, but I could be wrong. brittle increases all damage taken by 2 for 5 seconds. Is brittle good enough to try to stack that up? I mean, it sounds like it should be. That's multicast. This is a multicast. I'm just trying to think of what kind of build we can do with the arcane. Thing is that essentially kind of looks like we can have 2 different builds going. Not at the same time, but we can like make 2 different builds. I think. Fragility, brittle, finesse, shield. Radiance. Radiance. Let's see if we do 7. Oh, I don't even have the runes on it. That can be a problem. Let's see. This. I got this rune not too long ago when leveling up the demon or dark death knight. And I like this a lot. Getting uncommons. Yes, you only get 2 choices, but I would rather just get 2 choices and a minimum of an uncommon upgrade. Vernos. Is that good? I mean, 20%. And I usually like to play with very common skills and stuff. So I guess we'll add that on. Seems like these arcane... This finesse with arcane power.
I'm back.
Hello. Oh, wait, I want to stop that music, because the music in this game is actually really fucking good. Yeah, this is another thing I love about this game. It has really good music. Like, makes me think of Diddy Kong Racing. So, like, that good. I'm trying to decide what skills I should shoot for with this build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 skills that can give us radiance, which basically gives us the ability to do a beam attack, which adds fragility, which makes the enemies able to take more damage. Yeah. Which Brittle also does that. Okay. Um. One, two, three, four, five. And did this one. Okay, I think I got a build in mind. We got these set up. Don't have any more points to use, so we are good to go. Can't really see what I need to. That one weapon. Okay, we'll just do this one. This is actually my favorite map, mainly because of the music. Fuck, I'm using the wrong weapon. What? Why am I like this? Explain yourself. I hate it here. There we go. I do that so often. It's maddening.
It's sad.
It's sad and makes me mad. Makes me want to just, in order to fix it, get into a trash bag to be glad. I am trash.
Nah.
I mean, you do also like trash, so.
What do you mean by that, huh?
I think you know what I mean. Let's go with this first. I'm collecting these mana crystals. I don't know what I can get from them. Like, you think they would like describe what you can get from them, from the name, but I just don't get it. What can I get from these mana crystals? Oh, they're JL crystals. Never mind. Yeah, this is definitely, at least with, I can think it's just in general. I think this class is definitely focused on doing, multicast, which can be extremely powerful if you get that up high enough. What kind of stats do we got? 28%. Yeah, let's just do this.
Yoplait light peach yogurt is kind of gross.
Well, it's peach.
I love peach flavor things typically.
I don't. It's one of the very, very few things where, like, the flavor itself, I'm like, nope. Like, that's a no for me, dog.
But I also have strawberry Greek yogurt, so I'm not too upset.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. Ooh, this is definitely a slow burn build. At least so far it is. Trying to remember if that was one that I wanted to get. I hate having the memory of a turnip.
Chris consistently tells me I have a mind like a grape for how little I remember things.
Okay. Yep, there we go. Definitely going with that. Go with that again. Do I not know how to count? I thought I counted only 5 things that... help!
I want grilled vegetables.
Those do sound good.
Mm-hmm. Some onions, peppers, mushrooms.
I've decided whenever I go to a hibachi grill, typically I would like order my thing and then get like extra rice. But last time I got extra vegetables, and that was a good choice.
That sounds like a good choice.
1, it's way cheaper. But 2, it was just delicious. I'm gonna replace this. Go with that. Yeah, I feel like I can't fucking count. I could have sworn I had a different build going on in my head, but it's not adding up. God damn it. Okay, I do need this. Maybe I don't need brittle. Like, I'm trying to think of how brittle works, and it says, like on here, increases all damage taken by 3 for 5 seconds. Like, is that just 3 points? I don't know. Because, these do stack. But, fragility is increase all damage received by 2% for 6 seconds. And that stacks as well. So, in my head, it sounds like fragility is way more potent, especially once you get your build going. Doesn't it?
I don't fucking know, man.
Well, because brittle is a whole number thing. It's not a percentage. It's just like they take 3. Like 3 more points of damage. But, like, Pretty sure the bosses have thousands of hit points right now.
I feel like that wouldn't do much then.
Yeah. But I'm also very, very dumb when it comes to this shit. So I don't know if I'm thinking of this right. Because one feels like multiplicative, and the other one feels like additive.
Mhm.
So, okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna replace this with this, as getting our multicast going is definitely vital with this character. Damage for multiple things. Sounds good. Whoa. That. Okay, we are done with getting abilities. Once we have this build going for a little bit, we'll see how stats are. Multicast. Kind of experimenting on if multicast is the main thing to go with this. Because like she has an ascension that gives her 50% increase in multicast once her ascension kicks in, which is a lot. So I don't know. All I know is that the dot in this game can be fucking ridiculous. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have two like buff abilities. We need to get the either duration or the cooldown done so that it's basically constant. I am taking damage. This is not fun. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
He's using his fuck move.
I'm gonna look at this now. Okay, not too surprised. Arcane Disc is really carrying us by actually quite a bit. We'll go with that. Definitely going with that. That frequency going. Health. Because apparently I just like to walk through poison. I'm good at video games.
Clearly.
You know, just as long as they're off.
I'm great at video games when I'm not playing them.
Exactly. You got it. And one of the updates they did, this, I think it was this year, was with the Ascensions, they made it to where you can actually upgrade them on a run, which can be really good, depending on how reliant you are on the Ascensions. Okay, I really want to kill Alexei because I hate his poison pools. They're always everywhere and they're a pain in the dick to deal with.
Not the dick.
They're right in the dick.
I don't want watermelon.
Watermelon's usually good.
Whenever we went to our favorite Korean restaurant last time, they gave us some free watermelon for dessert, and it was so sweet.
Ooh.
Good shit.
Go with that. Well, whether I keep streaming after this run or not, I will definitely take a break to eat more food because my stomach's like, I hate you. Why is you dick?
Feed me, motherfucker.
Feed me, Seymour.
I need to watch that again.
I need to watch it once.
I haven't seen it since, like, middle school.
Yeah,
My music teacher made us watch it. It was really good.
Yeah, I've actually never seen it.
You need to.
I know. There's a lot of movies I
Specifically
need
the
to.
Rick Moranis one.
Wait, there's another one?
It's an old musical.
Oh. I just thought it was the movie. Another one I really need to watch, and it's kind of shameful that I'm not seeing it yet, is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite movies.
I guess we're gonna have to watch that then.
Yes. I have it on DVD.
I am not surprised. Trying to figure out why my phone's yelling at me. Oh, because it's a dickhead. Okay.
We also should watch the first 3 Hellraisers together.
Yeah. I think I've only ever seen the first one.
The third one is really shitty, but I love it because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down for like a shitty movie. Because they might not be as good, but they're definitely more entertaining.
Oh yeah, Hellraiser 3 is really entertaining. And it was like the early 90s, so the CGI effects are, you know.
Gorgeous. They're just chef kiss. Oh, okay. Like, what the fuck? This Arcane Power doesn't do area. Oh, that because I keep forgetting that this game's also can be a multiplayer game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, what? Why can't it be? I think it can be multiplayer. I can't remember. Thinking's hard. It makes me hurt.
Why would you want to think?
Blech.
Blech. What happened?
What?
I heard disconnect and reconnect over Discord.
I think that was on your end, because I didn't hear it.
Weird.
Weird.
I'm watching a video from one of my favorite Korean vloggers, and her dog had her slippers, and the subtitle said, "Lucy, stop eating slurpers." I'm never upset if the subtitles are a little bit wonky on these Korean vlogs, because English is hard.
Yeah, and that also makes it really funny.
True. I mostly like watching them to see them cook Korean food.
Whoa. Stuck on a tree. Just call me George.
You're supposed to watch out for those, you know.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm George. I actually watched that movie again not too long ago, and I feel like it still holds up. It's really funny.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, I think I was over at my parents' place, and I can't remember if it was like we brought it up on one of the streaming things, or we were just watching TV and it happened to come on. But yeah, we watched it again, and I still think it's really good. I think it's really funny still. I don't know if that means that the movie is actually timeless, or my sense of humor never changed.
Perhaps a little of both.
Probably. That feels accurate.
Chris must be having dinner with his friends tonight because he hasn't called me yet.
That bitch.
Well, on Tuesdays they have train club, and sometimes he and a few of his friends eat afterwards together, and sometimes he tells me if he is or isn't, and tonight he hasn't gotten back to me, so I'm assuming he has. Or is eating with them.
Words. I'm not fluent in English. You know other languages? No.
No.
That's not what I said.
I leaned back in my chair a little bit and I felt like I was going to fall. Because I'm sitting cross-legged in my chair. My feet aren't on the floor. That was scary. Hey, I want to make some fresh lemonade. Maybe
I
I'll
love
pick up some
lemonade.
lemons. Me too. It's like my favorite drink. Right after that is vanilla Coke.
I'd say it's my favorite non-soda drink. Starting to think that I really need to make this build a crit multicast build and not rely on the stacking on the fragility or anything like that. Right now, I'm not doing a lot of damage. This is
not a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's not a lot. Like, this boat's not getting sawed in half.
Mm-mm. You ain't slapping no tape on, no water pouring out of the vat.
Nope. This does not work underwater.
Nah. This won't stop the hole in the bucket.
Nope. This ain't a chainsaw. Need to sniff more Flex Blue.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
I do that every time my niece belches. Of course, when my niece belches, it echoes.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
My cousin Drake, anytime someone burps around him, he says, "Bless you." I tend to just say same. I don't know why.
Everything's all glowy. Ooh, big multicast. That's a big multicast.
I think I need to go lie down. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, that's how I was earlier. Laid down and I like folded up my weighted blanket so it had like more pressure on one spot, and I was like, oh, this is nice.
Now this is the life.
Yeah, I just need to get another one so I can just put that on my throat.
Something you're not telling me.
I believe I've made it pretty clear. Typically I prefer thighs, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay?
Fair, fair.
I mean, you're the same way, so shut up.
Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna go lie down.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya. Well, I'm not doing big balls damage, but I am practically invincible right now. Because I've been taking a lot of damage, but my hit points aren't really doing much. So that's pretty neat. Unfortunately, that does make it to where this is taking so much longer than it should. Oh. Keep forgetting to take out these pylons or whatever they're called. Vicious Strikes a lot of times sounds like it'd be good, but like especially once you get to the point where I'm at, where you've leveled up a bunch of characters and they all have a thing where you increase the stats of everybody. Not by a whole lot, but like when you do it with everybody, it tends to add up. But it's only with the first. It's only with at full health. So you need to have essentially a burst build going. Which this pretty much is not. This is a beat the shit out of you very quickly kind of build. Too close. Need to get this movement going. How will we save the trees if we don't get the movement going? Save the trees, save the bees, save the bees. Probably shouldn't even be putting any points in expansion or area damage or AoE or whatever. I think the main thing affecting with that is when my shield goes down and explodes. But I think it only does like a max of like a couple thousand at this point. When we're doing getting closer to 20,000 damage with a lot of the attacks. But that's not the main point of having this ability anyway. I think we're fast enough. I just think it looks funny, like, so, like we've gone over the ascension for this character, mana crystals appear. The mana crystals kind of pop out of her, and it just looks weird because it looks like she's just farting them out. So every time I see them pop out, I just hear. Increase overall damage. Because I feel like that does like a multiplicative Or it increases the damage more than just doing individual increase of damages. I could be wrong. I don't understand how a lot of maths work. And I don't know how to test this crap. There was a game I recently played where I was like, oh, they have a little training thing. Was it this one? Can't remember. Big surprise. I don't think it was this one. How's our breakdown going so far? Oh! Oh! That's actually kind of surprising. I mean, this is not far behind, but still. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Arcane Shield has a DPS of 4. I mean, it has done 600,000 damage. Not too bad. Until you look at... I mean, don't even count these because we don't have these anymore. We only had them for a few seconds. Everything else is like tens of millions. So, yeah, that's not a damage skill. I don't know why they even have that damage part on it. Like, there's no way you can make it effective. Not that I can think of. But, I mean, I'm only an artist. I'm not that creative. So, but yeah, so with that bit of knowledge, we can actually push this some more. And maybe this will be our heavy hitter and everything else will be our, like, primer. I mean, it's not uncommon. My other two massive builds, the first ability is the main damage dealer. Everything else is a primer, so I guess it would make sense in this case. Oh, fuck. I'm dying, Squirtle. Yeah, we'll have the crit keep going up. I can see this Ascension being very useful once we get some levels going on with it after this run. Which, if I complete this run, we're gonna get a lot of levels. That's typically how it works. That's why I always, even with like brand new characters, I always start with the hardest difficulty. Because even if it takes a while to get through a run, or get like I'm able to do a run for like maybe 20 minutes, I don't get very far with it, but I still get a shit ton of experience with it to where I can get maxed out, not maxed out in levels per se, but maxed out in levels to where you get shit for it. We're actually, since our shield's doing what it's doing, we're gonna get rid of this. What are we doing here? Okay, yeah, we need this. Just explosions everywhere. I have no idea what's going on at this point. Ow. Whoa! Oh, I didn't even notice that a boss died. Hey, welcome back. We are playing Soulstorm Survivor. Or Survivors. Mainly just leveling up this character and trying to figure out what a good build for her would be. I think I've got an idea of a decent build. We'll just have to test it out. A lot of builds do not go the way that I think they should. Mostly because I just don't understand a certain aspect of the mechanics. Or just what the words say. Whoa. Yeah, I guess we're going to freeze that one. Ta-da! We did it. We did it, credit. We did it, debit. I was gonna say, see, got the level 70 on that run. Get so much experience. We were at 69 already. Oh, god damn it. Ooh, Dr. Pepper. I've never had In-N-Out, but that's because In-N-Out's not over here. Okie day. So this is an ice-based one. Go ahead and unlock that. Icy Veins is a new trait they've added in a recent update when they released a new character. This character. She's pretty cool. I like her. But yeah, okay. What do we get from this? So we get multicast with the fire one. Okay. So we do get multicast with fire. I mean, I'd be down for that. I enjoy trying different foods from different places. Okay. Expose increases direct damage taken by up to 8% for 6 damage. Bonus is proportional to the damage caused by each attack. It sounds like it's the same as fragility, so I don't understand what's different about that. Purity. Whenever you cast a skill, consume 20 stacks of purity to release a wave of light, which damages nearby enemies, and if it hits more than 4 enemies, it also heals you. Okay. A burr. I would like to have a burr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are 7 on that. Okay. Who's also low level? 37. Okay. I don't even know how long we've been going. When did I start? About 6? So 3 hours? Okay. I am fucking starving. And, my ass is hurting. And I'm getting tired. So I think we're actually going to end the stream here. Sorry, since you just came back, but I'm tired. And I'm hungry. So, but thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I always do appreciate people to talk to. Yeah, I'll check out your stuff on Pixel Art. But yeah, so with all that, let's go to here, and I'll see you guys next time.
I resign today as president of the bank.
Have a wonderful response.